Hey there and welcome back to my channel. I have two puzzles today, but I'm gonna solve only one. Both of these puzzles were sent to me by Recent Toys and I have them on my shelf for a while. The name of the puzzle in my left hand is Brain String R and this one is Brain String Houdini. The object of both of these puzzles is to mix the strings that are inside and then unmix them. That means that with the Houdini you have to tangle the strings, tie a couple of knots around the Houdini and then set him free. And with the Brain String R, similar idea, you have to mix the strings and then put them in a place how you can see it right now, when the strings are not mixed and there is no any knots on them. But today I'm gonna solve the Houdini puzzle. Difficulty level of it is 3 out of 5 on a Recent Toys difficulty scale that runs from 1 to 5. And the object of the puzzle, as I told you, to mix the strings and then to set the Houdini free. If you like this puzzle or you like the Brain String R puzzle and you want to buy them, links are going to be in a video description. And if you want to see my attempt to solve the puzzle, keep watching the video. Before I will start solving this puzzle, I have to tangle all these strings, tie a couple of knots around Houdini and then set him free by moving all these strings back, and all these 3 strings supposed to be behind the Houdini. At least that's what the picture on the box shows. So I'll start with the mixing and then try to set him free. Okay, now Houdini looks quite uncomfortable inside. I think that I've moved all strings, both parts of the string, and now I have to figure out the way how to put everything back. So the Houdini will be facing this direction, since there is a Houdini sign here. I have to put 2, 3, 4 red parts here. The white was on top. 2 blacks were here, 2 blacks were here, and 3 reds supposed to be in this part. Okay, let's see if it is possible to do now, since it looks pretty much complicated inside. I'll start with moving some parts that probably have the most tension on them, and maybe just some parts that I feel right to move. And then we will see what happens next. Probably I have to figure out how to move the black strings first, so that I put Houdini in the correct spot and then figure out how to move the rest parts. So this here, this black piece is supposed to go here. And now I have to move all other strings. It looks very complicated now. I don't really know what to move. Or I guess if I move this string around this string, it will help me a little bit. And then I have to move this string or this red around this one. If it is even possible. Yeah, it is possible. Oh, okay. So this one, but I have to move it to the back side. Okay, that I have to keep in mind. Let's take a closer look at the box, since I think, yeah, this box has like 2 halves. I can move these strings only on this side, this one and this one. And the opposite ends of all strings I can move only on 3 sides of the other half. Okay, that's good to know. The white string was somewhere here, but I guess now I have to move it around the black one, then around this red and move back. Okay, I guess I found how to move the white string. Now here I have to move it around this red part. I hope I don't make some unnecessary moves, so that I don't mix them a little bit more. Okay, the first one is here. The white string is in a correct spot. The Houdini in a correct spot as well. Now I have to move all the red strings. Yeah, I can probably move it even up here, and now it is quite loose and I can deal with it a little bit later. Oh, that may be a nice idea, to get rid of the strings that I don't need right now. And I have like 2 or even 3 red strings here. Okay, that looks much better now. I just have to figure out what to do with the rest of the parts and it will be almost solved. Yeah, this is supposed to go all the way down around a couple of strings here. Yeah, now it's a huge mess in this corner. At least the Houdini is free. I can move the white string on top, I think. And now it's time to deal with all the red strings. How to put them. This one in a correct spot. Now I can probably move this one right here. That's 2 red strings in a correct spot. What about the next one? The next one can be this string, but I have to move it under the black string, like this. And the other end, oh, I have to move it around the white string as well. Okay, it's gonna be like this, around black, like this, and on top. Ta-da! Okay, this one is done. Don't go around the red one. And it is on top here and on top here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have to put all 3 that are here behind the Houdini. First goes here. And where is it? Yeah, this is it. I have to move it on this side around the black part. Okay, that was almost easy. I just have to move it around this red piece, I think, and here. And now I have to move it on this side around this red piece. That means that I have to move it all the way here around this piece, and then all the way back. Don't forget to go around this piece and like this. Oh, that looks nice. Whew, 2 more to go. Around the white, the black piece, around the red one, and all the way to the top. And I guess it is solved. The Houdini is free. There are no bars on this side. Blacks on top, white on top, on bottom as well, and the Houdini is free. The puzzle is solved, and I guess I found the correct approach to solving this puzzle. You can put some of the strings aside and deal with them later, and start with the Houdini, put him in a correct spot, and then put each and every string back to the original position. I wish this puzzle came already well mixed, and that would make it a little bit more challenging, since I don't know if I mixed it well and made it really difficult, or maybe my mixing of the strings wasn't so hard. That's why I was able to solve it pretty quick. Maybe if somebody else can mix the strings, it might be a little bit more difficult to solve it. So if you enjoyed this puzzle and you want to see me solving brain string R, let me know in the comments. I'll try to mix it much harder. Maybe I'll give it to my son or to my wife and then try to put everything back. So if you enjoyed this video and you like puzzles, link to puzzles will be in the video description. Hit the like button, subscribe, and see you in my next video.